Hey, what's up? It's Brandon Styles, and today I'm going through a step-by-step tutorial on how to use the Yoast SEO plugin for WordPress. The Yoast SEO plugin for WordPress is a very popular and free WordPress plugin that helps you structure your on-page and off-page SEO, or search engine optimization. And ideally, it kind of guides you when you're creating your content so that you can create content around a certain word or phrase that will get ranked on page one, maybe even position one of Google. A lot of times when people are creating content, they might kind of forget to optimize their content for Google. But this WordPress plugin gently nudges you along and shows you ways to improve your on-page SEO to get it ranked higher and give it its best shot. So that being said, let's look into how to install it, how to use it, and how to get it set up and working great. Here we are on a blank WordPress page. This is brand new. The only thing I have done is set up a post, and the post is what is a landing page. Now, I did not create the content in this, but rather I went to the #1 ranked entry on google.com, which was unbounces what is a landing page. I copied that and I pasted it into this post. So we are going to see what Yoast SEO has to say about this #1 ranked post on Google. As you can see, it looks really good, and we are just going to use Yoast to evaluate what a #1 ranked page looks like. So the first thing to do is you need to install Yoast SEO, and if you've used WordPress for over 1 hour, you probably know how to do that. You scroll down to plugins, you click add new. Over here, you type in Yoast SEO, and it is going to be the first one that pops up. There it is right there. As you can see, it's got over 1 million active installations, which is a ton. It was updated yesterday, it's compatible, and it's got 20,726 5-star reviews. That is a ton. So this is obviously a well-liked, very often used plugin. I put it on all of my websites. So you're going to choose install now. It'll take a second. When it installs, you will click activate. Your WordPress page will refresh, and then if you look over here to the left, you are going to see this new little entry called SEO. So let's go ahead and hover over that. When we do, you're going to see a few things pop up: general, appearance, console, social, tools, premium. So there's obviously a premium upgrade, but I've actually never used the premium one, so you do not have to do it to keep up, which is a good thing. So let's go ahead and set it up before we really start using it. So click on general, and when you do, it's already going to show you some problems. So we have detected the following issues that affect your site. You still have the default WordPress tagline. Even an empty one is probably better. So not only does this optimize your individual pages and posts, it actually optimizes your whole website, which is really cool. So all you have to do is click you can fix this in the customizer, and then this will take you to the actual place where you can put in the things you need to change to make your site SEO friendly. In this case, you would change this site title and that tagline, but I'm not going to do that today because this is just a test. Next, here are your notifications. Don't miss your crawl errors, and you can actually connect your Google Search Console here. So if you have any bad requests or broken links, it will show them right there, which is really handy. There are some credits, and of course you can go premium. You get 24/7 support, no more dead links, no ads, things like that. Okay, now if this is your first time configuring this plugin, you're going to see this little waving lady. She's happy, she's having a good time, and you can get started with a configuration wizard. So let's go ahead and do that. Now this is step by step. It's really easy. There's no guesswork. There's no coding involved. It's super simple. So we're going to select configure the Yoast SEO. Please specify if your site is under construction or already active. In our case, it is under construction and should not be indexed, but most of the time you would select my site is live and ready to be indexed. In fact, let's just go ahead and click that right now. What does the site represent? And then you can pick whatever you want. You are probably selecting a small offline business, blog, online shop, something like that. In this case, I'm going to select a blog. Is this run by a company or a person? You can select company. I don't know if you even have to fill that in. Nope, you don't. Here you can enter your social profiles if you want, and that will kind of pull in stats from there. I'm going to skip that for now. Here is where you can choose what you want to show up in Google, Bing, whatever. So should search engines show posts in the search results? Yeah, probably. Should they show pages? Yes, but if you click no, then your website will not show up in Google. It's that simple. And of course, you can change that later. Multiple authors. Do you have multiple authors? You probably don't. If you do, then that's good. If you got a couple people writing for your blog, good for you. Next, here is where you can set up your Google Search Console. So you can click this Get Authorization Code. It's going to pull up a little box right here. And when it pulls up, you can select your individual Gmail account. You can select Allow. And then when you do, you will actually be able to copy this code and paste it into this section right here and click Authenticate. Next, you can choose how you want your titles to look. This is where if you look on Google, you'll sometimes see this little vertical line. Sometimes you'll see this dash. You can pick whatever you want right there. It's up to you. Do you want to be a part of their newsletter? I personally don't, even though I think I just accidentally clicked select. And then here are some more options. You can sign up. Don't have to do that. Click next. And then you're done. You are set up. So that took, what, all of 30 seconds? So just kind of keep clicking next, and all of a sudden you are set up. Now, if you go over here to features, you can select some of the features you want to choose. So do you want Yoast to provide an SEO analysis? Probably. That's why you downloaded the plugin, right? You can choose what's cornerstone content. You can choose a text link counter. You can ask it to turn on or off sitemap creations. I leave that on to make everything easy. You can turn on or off certain security updates, and then always hit save changes. Finally, you can go into Webmaster Tools, and here's where you can get some more verification codes. So if you're using Bing, if you're using Google, Baidu, anything like that, you can add in your codes here and have them all playing very nicely. Now, let's get into the meat of things once we've set it up. So here is where Yoast SEO really shines. Let's open up our post that I pasted in earlier. Again, it's under Posts, What is a landing page, and I'm going to select Edit. When it pulls up, still looks like the same old WordPress page, but look over here to the right where we now have a readability score, and it says good. So that means that our page is readable. It's not too technical, it's not too hard, anything like that. Now, right now the SEO says not available, so it could be because this is a new install, it hasn't quite caught up yet. Maybe the codes haven't propagated yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. But most of the time you will get an SEO score right there that says bad, medium, good, so on and so forth. Now here is, of course, the article in question, but let's keep scrolling down. And now you'll notice right here a Yoast SEO little option box. And this is really, really cool. So you can click readability, and it will show you certain problems you have. So 16% of the sentences contain a transition word, which is less than the recommended minimum of 30. Now, if you're asking what is a transition word, because I don't know what that is, you can click that, and Yoast will actually pull up their blog and tell you right here what your text structure should be. So that's really cool, really helpful. Next, Yoast will tell you what you're doing right. So your post is easy to read, the amount of words following the subheadings is good, none of the paragraphs are too long, so it's very readable, because these are things that Google looks at when it's picking its ranking factors. Okay, so there's readability. Now, here's the cool thing. Enter your focus keyword. So even before you write a blog post, I would suggest doing this. So ideally, you've already done your keyword research, and if not, here is a link right here to a video on how to do proper keyword research. But let's say you came up with a keyword or key phrase, what is a landing page, right? Which is the title of our blog post. So what you will do is you will type in what is a landing page. And that's going to be the keyword that you're telling Yoast to focus on and to optimize for. Now, here we go. It will analyze this real quick, because notice if I take it out, it goes down to problems 3, improvements 2, but when I put it back in, what is a landing page, then it checks it again. So it says we have 3 problems now. The focus keyword doesn't appear in the first paragraph of the copy. Make sure the topic is clear immediately. So let's go check that. Let's go up to the top, first paragraph. And there it is in the first headline, which is a heading 1, which is what you want. But it does not have it in the first paragraph. So you could just type in, what is a landing page, you ask? Obviously that's not good to write. You want to put that in naturally. But by doing that, you're putting in that key phrase and you are satisfying this option. So if we scroll back down, that should now be gone. See, we have only 2 problems now. No meta description has been specified. A meta description is the thing that you see under your title when you click something in Google. Observe. So if I typed in what is a landing page in Google, your meta description, if you don't know what that is this right here. This is your meta description, and this is how you edit it in this. So all you're going to do is you're going to click edit snippet, and there is your meta description. So this page answers the popular question, what is a landing page? Now notice this orange scrolling bar at the bottom. If you put in enough words, you want to try and use as many words as you can to fill up that green line. Now this is too much, but if you take away some of this content, then that's just right and it will light up green. So you want to put a detailed description as long as you can and try and include that focus keyword so that Google knows. You can also change your title here if you want, but Yoast automatically structures it to match your post title. And if your post title is the keyword phrase you're optimizing for, you're already covered. So notice that that's green and it's not a problem. Now in the slug, you could change that to what is a landing page, and then you have that fulfilled. Now we just have one problem. No internal links appear on the page, and you can add some of those later. Following, we have some areas for improvement. So the meta description is under 120 characters long, right? So this needs to be longer. We talked about that. The images on this page do not have alt attributes. So that's interesting. So what you would want to do would be to click on this image right here. You can click edit, and when you do, you can type in landing page example, because Google actually reads the alt images on your blog post. So now that we have done that, it will show up in the improve thing. Again, this is not the exact match for what is a landing page, but it still counts. Finally, here is what we have done right. So the keyword appears in the first paragraph. The keyword density is 0.8%, which is great. The keyword was found 5 times. The meta description contains the keyword. And so this is showing you all you've done well. So all of a sudden now look, that SEO is lit up and it says good. So we know that this post is ready to send out, and we're going to be happy and it's optimized, and Google will be able to tell what this page is and rank it accordingly versus just putting something together and then hoping it works. Finally, if you look up at your top bar, you will get notifications from Yoast here telling you about problems you need to fix. You can also select your SEO settings versus having to go into the dashboard. It's right available from any point of your editing, and you can also do some keyword research. So this gives you the option to go right to Google Trends, AdWords external, things like that. So as you can see, Yoast SEO as a WordPress plugin is pretty robust. It really helps out when you're creating pages and content that you want to rank in Google, and it gives you a very clear path of what you need to do. I'm Brandon Stiles. I'm a digital marketer in Atlanta, Georgia. Please subscribe to this channel if that was helpful. Click that little bell button so that you'll get notified when we post new videos, and I will see you next time. Shoot me an email, comment below, tell me some cool SEO tricks, and have a good day.